get in here. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a quarterly season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you, where the cornerback can go over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A nice return that go on offense, first down and 10. The 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 30. At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll get up to the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 36 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 4-yard line.
A quick burst there, and a nice little bit off. A pretty decent game.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
33-yard line.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, Jeff. Remember, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's going to sling it down. Got his man. Complete. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he is the Cincinnati score. 78 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. The extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Jaguars nothing.
Oswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. They'll set up the throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
Of 2 yards.
Down up the screen. It looked like it was only coming together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive with Peterson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Back at the 19.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Wilson, good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got some room at the 30. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Peterson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Peterson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Wilson to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about 43. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now. As he fought away for the down. Punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And again this time to the tailback. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
16-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Make a quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 50, check 50. Check 4, check 4. Check, crouch, crouch, crouch.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run. Peterson. And he'll get inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taking down.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Peterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd down and goal. Wilson to the right side to Eric Ebron. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Bengals 14. Jaguars nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is Jakeem Grant. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
It's a gain of 9.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Jaguars.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14. Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll look to throw here on first down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover.